So in the previous lecture, I showed you how to set up the targeting for your campaign. Now, before this campaign could fully function, we need to set up the ad creatives. So these are going to be the ads that are going to be shown to the visitor that allows them to click on it, see our landing page, and then potentially buy. So for us to do that, make sure that you're in MGID, scroll down, find your campaign, and look for the column that says ads, and you'll see a green plus button that you should click on. From there, you're going to be prompted to enter your tracking URL. And this is the URL that we've set up and generated from BMOB, which is the tracking system that I showed you how to use. So to do that, simply go into your BMOB account, look for the proper campaign, and just copy the URL. And then go back here and enter it or paste it. Next, you're going to have to enter your ad headline and ad image. And of course, this should have been saved using the process I showed you on how to use Anstrex. And all you have to do is copy and upload it here as well. So as an example, let's say that this is the ad that I saved. I will copy the headline and simply just paste it back here. And for the image, I'll hit the browse button and upload it as well. And once you upload it, you're going to be asked to crop it. I tend to leave it as is unless this square image doesn't end up getting the proper main ID of the image, then I might change it. But for the most part, default is fine. Next, for here, we're not going to click this. And for category, we already determined this previously. Of course, keep in mind, I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes. These aren't accurate, but you should get the main idea. Now, lastly, your bid. What should you enter here? What I recommend is that for whatever country you're targeting, chances are you followed the steps and you found the best performing country and you found a campaign within that country and device. So for example, let's say we're targeting the US and we're targeting mobile. You could see the average cost per click is 16 cents. Now, keep in mind, this is the average cost per click for the past 3 days on this platform. And what I found through MJD is that you typically want to bid higher at the very beginning. And they suggest 30% higher. That tends to work. And the reason for that is because this is just the average cost. Some people are bidding less, some people are bidding higher. And that would depend on where in the US they're targeting and what product category they're targeting and so on. And the reason you want to bid higher is because you want your ad to be shown on as many of the proper top performing websites within that platform and within that country and within that product category. So by bidding a little bit higher in the beginning, that allows you to do so. And what that'll do is it'll help give you traction and volume so you can collect some data and clicks and potentially conversions. So in this case, 16 cents, I'm going to put a bid in the beginning here that is 30% higher. So bring out your calculators and enter it here. If I did the math correctly, it should be around 21 cents or a little bit less. And then from there, all you have to do is save. Now, if you're doing multiple ads, you would just repeat this process again, save and add new ad, and then it's going to redirect you to this page again with blank inputs. So just keep that in mind. For this purpose, I'm just going to put here, save and go to the ads list. Now, typically you want to have around 3 to 5 ads running at the same time so you could split test and see which one has a higher converting image or headline and so on. And when you first add these ads, you'll notice the very first step is it'll be in moderation, meaning the moderators of MGID will review your ad, make sure it's complicit with legal laws and so on. And then typically it'll take a few days if there's a major holiday or something like that, but it will tend to get approved depending on your time zone too. But anywhere from a day or like 2 days should be max for approval. If you notice that it's taking much longer than that, I would recommend you message your rep from MGID and ask them, hey, can you check on and follow up on my campaign here? Make sure you give them your campaign ID and the actual ad number so that they can review it and potentially speed up the process. But from there, you're pretty much just in the waiting game. So you could just simply log into your BMob account and see if you got any clicks, or you could just come back to this dashboard here and see if it has been approved. If it has been approved, then make sure all your ads here are unblocked. So you want to press this button here. You should not see the play button. You should see the pause button if it's unblocked. Or if it is blocked, it'll say blocked here. Instead of running or live, it'll say blocked here. So once all your ads are up and running, you're ready for the next steps. Hope that helps. I'll see you on the next lecture to discuss what you should do after they've been running. So take care. Hope that helps. This is Paulo Purdue from libertyblueprint.com. See you on the future lecture. Take care.